Join me as I dive into the whirlwind of living with a super high-energy Belgian Malinois Max for a week. These dogs are famous for their relentless energy and unmatched intelligence. But here's the real question. Can I keep up? Let's find out together, and maybe you'll learn if this breed is the right fit for you. Max isn't just a dog, he's an experience. Belgian Malinois are celebrated for their work in law enforcement, military roles, and even search and rescue operations. Their athleticism, razor-sharp minds, and incredible drive make them the gold standard in working breeds. But living with one as a family dog, that's a whole different challenge. These dogs don't have an off switch, and they'll push you to stay one step ahead, literally and figuratively. The first thing you realize about living with a Malinois is that their energy levels are off the charts. A casual walk? Forget it. Max needs hours of high-intensity exercise every day to stay happy and balanced. Morning jogs turn into sprints, fetch becomes a marathon, and even a simple backyard play session feels like training for the Olympics. On days when I can't meet his energy needs, it's immediately obvious. He'll pace the house, whine for attention, or start eyeing the couch as his next chew toy. But physical activity is only part of the equation. Max's intelligence demands constant mental stimulation. Without it, boredom creeps in, and a bored Malinois is a recipe for chaos. That's where puzzle toys, scent tracking games, and daily training sessions come into play. Watching Max figure out a complex toy or master a new command is a joy. It's like seeing a little genius at work. It's also a reminder that owning a dog like this means staying creative to keep up with their mental and physical demands. Then there's the challenge of managing all that energy in a home environment. Malinois are naturally high-strung, and without clear boundaries, they can quickly become overstimulated. For Max, this sometimes manifests as barking, digging, or pacing. To combat this, I've set up designated calm zones in the house. These are quiet spaces where he can decompress and recharge after a busy day. Pairing these zones with structured routines has been a game changer, helping Max learn when it's time to be active and when it's time to relax. Every day with Max is an adventure, but it's also a test of patience, consistency, and endurance. One of our biggest breakthroughs came during training for the Stay Close command. For weeks, we practiced in increasingly challenging environments. At first, Max struggled to stay focused with distractions around, but over time, he nailed it. Now, whether we're hiking a trail or walking through a busy park, he stays confidently by my side. That sense of teamwork and trust? It's priceless. Speaking of hiking, one of my favorite memories with Max was the day we tackled a steep mountain trail together. The hike was no joke. Rocky terrain, switchbacks, and hours of climbing. Max was in his element, leading the way with boundless energy, stopping only to check on me before sprinting ahead again. When we finally reached the summit, he stood tall, chest puffed out, soaking in the view. That moment wasn't just about reaching the top. It was about the journey we shared to get there. A journey built on trust, persistence, and a whole lot of determination. Of course, it's not all triumphs and scenic adventures. Living with a Malinois comes with its share of "what was I thinking" moments. Like the time Max decided to redecorate my living room by shredding a cushion to pieces when I left him unsupervised for 10 minutes. Or the endless times I've had to stop what I'm doing to manage one of his spontaneous energy bursts. But for every frustrating moment, there's an equal and often greater reward. The truth is, living with a high-energy dog like Max forces you to adapt, learn, and grow. It's not just about meeting their needs, it's about creating a bond built on mutual respect and understanding. Max has taught me to embrace the unexpected, to celebrate small victories, and to find joy in even the most chaotic moments. So, what's the takeaway? Owning a Belgian Malinois or any high-energy dog is not for everyone. It requires dedication, patience, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But if you're up for the challenge, the rewards are unparalleled. These dogs aren't just companions. They're partners who will push you to be your best self. Thanks for sticking with me on this wild ride with Max. If you've ever lived with a high-energy dog, I'd love to hear your stories. Share them in the comments below. And if you're thinking about bringing a Malinois into your life, let me know your questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more adventures in the world of pet care and training. Until next time, give your furry friends a hug and stay ready for whatever life throws your way.